Hello and welcome. It is time for our final game day of the season. This one does not matter in terms of standings. None of these teams can shift from this point. With just one game left, there's at least two games separating every team from a team above or below them. So everyone is locked into their current positions, which means that we have our final playoff bracket determined. And here it is. The Lightning and Tax Raiders, as the top two seeds, get a bye through the first round. The Rocketeers and Stars will play on the left side of the bracket to see who faces the Lightning in the second round. Then the Flock and Fury play on the right side of the bracket to see who takes on the Tax Evaders in the semifinal. Then finally, the winners of those two series will face off in the final Superstar Series. The play-in series between the 4 and 5 and 3 and 6 seeds, respectively, will be a 3-game series, just like we've been doing here throughout the regular season. Then the next series after that, the first one that the Lightning and Tax Raiders play in, will be a best of 5 series. So you have to win 3 to advance there. And then the final playoff series will be a best of 7. So now with that out of the way, I think it's about time we got into the first game. We are seeing the Stars and the Fury face off here. Fury being the home team, get Captain Diddy Kong as the first captain that I pick. The home team always goes in this first slot. They're always player 1. It's Blue Dry Bones and Gray Dry Bones. Then Paragoomba and Goomba. Then we already have Diddy Kong, and it's both of the babies left. Baby Luigi is over on third. Baby Mario's the catcher. Blue Dry Bones and Gray Dry Bones. And Shy Guy's in left. Goomba is in right. Paragoomba's in center. Interesting. And then Pianta's on first. Yes, yes. And now for the Stars. Got Wario, King Boo. They have Red Dry Bones, otherwise known as Dark Bones. They do not have a Shy Guy. They have Toad. They have Red Magic Koopa, Red Noki, Toadette, and Monty Mole. Oh, whoops. Then we should be good there. That is the fielding for the Stars. Now for the Fury's batting order. Starred Yellow Pianta, of course. He's been a phenomenal batter for them. Easily their best on the team. As you can see on the right side, 74 RBI with 24 homers. That is a phenomenal performance. However, still not quite as good as King Boo. He's over there with his 94 RBI from 33 home runs. Top 6 in the league. He just recently broke back into the top 6. He's tied with Mario from the Lightning in terms of RBI, but has 3 more home runs, which would put him ahead based on the order that we do for the batting list and the MVP race. That little update that I post at the end of every week. And since this week is the last week of games, after this set of games, I'll do the stats for that, and then I'll upload, or I suppose not upload, I'll post in the Discord server an MVP voting, or just awards voting in general. MVP is one of the awards. There's also one just for best batter, best fielder, and best pitcher, and also a least valuable player. Each of these categories will have one player nominated from each team. So, for the batting option, the Lightning will not get DK, PD, and Mario all on there, versus Hammer Bro, Boomerang Bro, and Bowser of the Tax Evaders. It'll just be one from each team, so that every team has equal representation. Not necessarily equal in terms of stats, but equal in terms of numbers. But now we shall begin this first game. Here we are at the Fury's home stadium of DK Jungle. The Fury have not won a game this series. Both of these teams started with 9 wins. The Stars won the first 2 games, guaranteeing them the 5 seed. Now the Fury, all they have to play for is a 10-win season. This one popped over to right, and Goomba gets there. Stars. Ooh, Baby Luigi makes that dive, but he doesn't make the throw in time. It's a very weak arm. King Boo lets it go. That one's outside for a ball. Next pitch, sent foul, strike 2 on King Boo. Diddy Kong not going to get the first strikeout there. King Boo sends one deep to center. That's going to be a single. They're trying to send Dark Bones home. And they get him. The Stars. An early RBI from King Boo, and they're up by 1 right now. Their MVP candidate, King Boo, just piling onto his stats. His already impressive stats. Wario up next. Diddy Kong's thrown him 3 straight balls. This one clobbered left, but it's too far left. It's a foul ball. And Wario gets walked. Good work drawing that walk for Wario. That means there's 2 runners on base now, with just 1 out. Waluigi up now. He's got a 1-2 count. Swings there, and it's a star hit. Will they win the 50-50? No. The Fury guess right. And now it's 2 outs, still with 2 runners on base. Red Magic Koopa. Star hits this one up the middle. That is a good shot. That's going to get down and score King Boo. Stars are up 2-0. Next batter up is Red Noki. Red Noki has 2 strikes already. She strikes out looking. That'll end the inning for the Stars. The Fury. Now it's time for their first offensive attempt. Yellow Shy Guy charges but lets it go. Strike 1. Next pitch, he slaps over Wario's head. The jump couldn't get him there. It's a deep shot from Shy Guy. He's going for third. Thrown out. So even though he got that deep base hit and made it all the way to second, he got a little too greedy. Now the Fury have nothing on base. They'll get 1 there with a line drive from Yellow Pianta. And now that brings up their Dry Bones. Blue Bones sends one high to left field. Is that gone? A Dry Bones home run! That's insane. He doesn't even have the star anymore. He hasn't since like week 2. What a shot by Blue Dry Bones right there. And with that, the game is tied 2-2. Gray Bones gets down a good slap over to left field. That's a runner on base with 1 out. Paragoomba now. Gonna try and keep the rally going. He's got one strike. This one's popped high to the gap, but it's too high. Red Toad's going to get under it. That's 2 outs now for the Fury. Can Goomba keep this rally going? Give the Fury a chance to take the lead. This one's going to be a ground ball that gets down. Runners on first and second for Captain Diddy Kong. He's got full stars. A star hit could be a great option here for him. Probably his best chance of getting on base. He takes the first 2 strikes looking. That one's just outside. 1-2 count. That one hits the inside corner. And that inning ends. We are sitting at a tie game still. Going into the second inning. The Stars, they have Monty Wool and Toadette. Monty slaps one over the infield. Beautiful shot. That's a double for him. Next up is Toadette. Swing and a miss there. Star pitch. Slapped. And it gets down. Runners on the corners for the Stars. What can Red Toad do? Swing and a miss there on a star swing. Red Toad has 2 strikes on him. Gray Bones makes the diving play. That's a big play right there. Now there's an out on the inning. Dark Bones lines it straight to Blue Bones. Now there's 2 outs for King Boo. Take strike 1 looking. Star hit over to the left. That's gone. Absolute missile of a shot from King Boo. And that's a 3-run homer for the Stars. Look at the speed of that thing. A rocket straight to the foul pole. That scores 3 runs for the Stars. Wario up next. 1-1 count. That one's inside for ball 2. This one lined over Baby Luigi. Wario gets a single off of it. Waluigi up now. 2 outs. He grounds one over to Gray Bones, and they make the play at first. And that Stars offensive inning ends. But 3 runs scored is pretty solid. Now we move back down to the Fury. Can they take that lead back? Good catch from Red Toad before he gets slammed by the barrel. 1 out on the Fury. Baby Luigi charges but lets it go. Strike 1. This next one is grounded straight past Wario. Single for Baby Luigi. And a star chance for the Fury. They've done a good job of getting those and stopping the Stars from winning any. Yellow Shy Guy hits a great single down that gets Baby Luigi to third. Yellow Pianta charging with 2 runners on base. Has a chance to hit a 3-run bomb to tie the game up. Instead, he'll line it straight over to Dark Bones and double play to end the inning. The Fury aren't even able to score Baby Luigi because Yellow Pianta doesn't make it to first. That's a rough way to end an inning. Red Magic Koopa hits a home run. The Stars get a Magic Koopa home run. If I remember correctly, the Tax Evaders had a couple Magikoopa home runs on this stadium too. I guess it's that small? I don't know. I thought it was more towards like the medium size. That's very interesting. Crazy how we've had 3 Magikoopa home runs on this stadium now. 2 from the Tax Evaders and now 1 from the Stars. Monty gets one over the infield. Tony gets a great slap up the middle. Now that's 2 runners on base with still 1 out. Next up is Red Toad. Back to the top of their lineup. He's got chemistry with Toadette. 1-1 count. Charges on this one, sends it to the left. Another 3-run homer for the Stars. They are doing a phenomenal job right now. Really putting to rest any attempt from the Fury. They want to end this season with a series sweep against their in-conference rival. Three balls on Dark Bones. This one's slapped foul off to the left. Takes that one. It's a strike. That one's outside. Dark Bones gets walked. Some good patience there. King Boo. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Outside for ball 1. High ball in the right field. That is gone. Another home run for the Stars. They are on fire right now. With a performance like this, they could probably beat any team in the league. They're up 11-2 right now in the 3rd inning. Wario charging. He's got 1 strike. Watches a second one go by. And a shallow pop fly, but it's right to a gap in the outfield and it gets down. Wario's on base from that. Waluigi slaps one, but a great jumping catch from BDB and the double play. A great defensive solo double play. Very athletic play there from Blue Drybones. Now he starts off on offense for the Fury and gets a slap hit down over on the left side. This one's grounded over to Wario. They get the out at second, but not at first. Gray Bones makes it safe. Paragoomba has a 1-1 count. 1 runner on base, 1 out. Now he's got 2 strikes. This one, watched, and that's a strikeout for Paragoomba. Goomba up next. Grounds this one over to Dark Bones, and that's the end of the inning. That was a quick one. Scoreless again are the Fury, and now it's back to the Stars. Red Magikoopa gets a slap down over the infield. Red Noki, 1 on base, 1 strike, but no outs. This one's sent high to left, but it's caught by Yellow Shy Guy. 1 out. Not the double play. They do get the out at second, though, catching the leading runner. One on base. Blue Dry Bones can't get there. Now that's two runners on base, with two outs for Red Toad. He's also got chemistry. A line drive straight to Yellow Pianta is going to end the inning scoreless for the Stars. That's their first one this game. Fury, they had a good start. They were keeping it close, tied in the first inning, but it's really gotten away from them as they haven't scored since that first inning, and the Stars have been piling on 9 runs. Baby Mario, a high pop over to right. It's a little too far right, and he gets hit with the barrel. That's going to be a triple for Baby Mario. Baby Luigi now. One out, a runner on third. Now he's got 2 strikes. This one is grounded over to Dark Bones. They get the out at first, but the Furies score Baby Mario. That's their first run scored since the first inning. Yellow Shy Guy gets a hit down. Yellow Pianta hits one over to the left, but it's foul. Charges and sends it high up the middle. A little bit too shallow. Oh, but it gets down still. And they try and send Yellow Shy Guy. They get it. The Fury, they've scored again. A lot of luck on that play. First Noki not quite getting to the ball. Not diving for it either. Then they were pretty lucky with that decision to run home. 2 strikes on Blue Dry Bones, but he gets the hit down, putting that one over in the right field for another single. Gray Bones hits one straight to Wario. That's the inning. Dark Bones up now for the Stars offense. This one gets past the infield. That's a single for Dark Bones, which means 1 runner on base for King Boo. Swing and a miss there, strike 1. This one charged, sent over to left. That's going to be off the wall. They send him to third. They're trying to send him home. I don't know if they'll make it. Yes, they do. Dark Bones manages to make it. Next up is Wario. Charging. Sends it to left. Sends it to the gap. That's going to get down. It's going to be a deep single. They're going to score King Boo off of it, too. Now with a runner on base, still no outs. Waluigi's up to bat. Charges on that one. Straight over to Blue Dry Bones. They get Wario out at second, but not Waluigi at first. Now Red Machukupa slaps one over. Great jumping grab by Gray Bones. Slap hit gets down in the left from Red Noki. That is a single. Runners on first and second. Monty Mole, 2 outs, pops one over to left. Goomba gets there. That will end the inning for the Stars. They score another 2 to counteract the 2 the Fury scored. Can the Fury do anything more here? They're still down by 9. Paragoomba starts off well with a slap hit up the middle. Goomba is up next. Takes strike 1 looking. Next pitch is outside for a ball. Two strikes on Goomba. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for him. This one popped over the infield. Red Noki grabs it but gets hit with a barrel. Paragoomba is going home. Is he going to make it? Yes! It's a close call, but the Furies score. Now they're down 8 against the Stars. Certainly not good. But certainly not undoable. With 3 innings left, just about. Oh, a great magical catch from Red Madge there. Two outs for baby Luigi. This one is lined past Dark Bones. Runners on first and second for the Fury now. Next up is Shy Guy. Sends one to the outfield gap that gets down. Great shot by him. It's a 2-run double for Yellow Shy Guy. What can Yellow Pianta do? Star pitch, swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Second strike. This one. Perfect contact on the slap. High to center right, and that is gone. A 2-run bomb from the Fury. That's going to drop the lead even more. Great shot for Yellow Pianta, and that marks his 25th home run of the season. That is a great milestone to hit. 25 out of the 36 games in the season is a great percentage. That means you hit a home run in just about 3/4 of every game. That's a lot. That's a lot. Next up is Toadette. Slap foul. The Stars, their lead has been cut down to 4. Toadette gets the first hit down in a rally that could potentially extend that lead yet again. Red Toad charges this one straight to Gray Bones. That's an easy out. Double play, in fact. Dark Bones is up now. Sends this one up the middle, and that's a single for him. King Boo. Dangerous batter to face. Makes contact there. That is gone. Another 2-run bomb for King Boo. He has been on point today. Absolutely annihilating the Fury, almost single-handedly. I'm sure he has a vast majority of those RBI. Wario sends one high to center field. That one gets down. It's a double for Wario. Waluigi. A slap, but a great diving catch from Gray Bones. And the Fury are able to escape that inning, with only giving up the runs to the King Boo home run. Next up, or I guess first up for the Fury, is Gray Bones. He's already got 2 strikes, and he's going to strike out with a swing and a miss on that last one. It's 1 out now for the Fury. Paragoomba grounds one over to Dark Bones. Can he make the throw in time? No! Paragoomba gets there. Goomba, let's go. This one, a shallow pop fly to left. Toadette is under it. She's such a lockdown defender. Tied for the highest speed stat in the game. Diddy Kong up next. Swing and a miss. Popped over the infield. Diddy Kong gets 2 on base now. Baby Mario. Charges but lets it go. Strike 1. Next pitch. He watches as well. Strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. Wow, I didn't think that hit the plate. I suppose it did. I guess. It must have. Otherwise the game wouldn't have counted it. Red Madge gets a hit down over and left. That's 1 on base for the Stars. Red Noki up to bat. Slap up the middle, and that makes 2 on base. Monty Mole now. 2 on base, no outs for him. Star hit. It gets just past the corner baseman. And the Stars score again. Their lead is now 16-9, a 7-run lead. That's got 2 strikes. Star hits it straight to Blue Bones. Out at first, and the double play. The Stars do still score the runner on third from that, though. Red Toad pops one over to right, and a great diving grab from Goomba. They make the catch. That's the last chance for the Fury. They are down by 8 right now. A 2-1 count on Baby Luigi. Strikeout on Baby Luigi. That's the first one that the Stars need. Two strikes. This one lined over to Wario, but he bobbles it. Oh, the classic Wario error. He has the most errors of any player in the league. And Yellow Pianta sends one deep to left gap. Doesn't want to give up completely. They're trying to score Yellow Shy Guy. And they will. They cut the lead down to 7. A strikeout on Blue Bones, and that's 2. Just one more and the Stars will walk away with the win. Strike 1 on Gray Bones. Next one is a ball on the inside. This one's swing and a miss. Strike 2. Slapped over to left, and Toadette makes the catch. And the Stars win their final game of the season, securing the sweep. The Fury do not win. They have had a rough losing streak in their last couple games. Last couple series, really. Their last game win was in Week 10, Game 2 against the Rocketeers. They got swept by the Lightning, and now they've been swept by the Stars. Let's take a look at these score results. A home run for Red Toad. That was his only hit of the game. That's pretty impressive. He went 1 for 6, I think that is. Then King Boo, 5 for 5 with 3 homers, 9 RBI. Holy elite game. Oh my lord. That is ridiculous. Wario went 4 for 4. Waluigi, he didn't get a single base hit. That is less good. Good performance from Red Magic Koopa, though. And honestly, from Monty and Toadette, they've done really well in this game. Defensively, they had no big plays, but 8 strikeouts from Waluigi was enough to earn them the win here. The Fury, they had quite a few defensive plays. 1 from Blue Bones, 2 from Gray Bones, 1 from Goomba, of all people, and only 1 strikeout with Diddy Kong. That is really disappointing for them. While we're talking about the strikeout battle, that is a very close race right now. Daisy has been passed. She now has 1 strikeout less than Dixie Kong from the Rocketeers, which seems like Dixie's doing a great job, but Daisy has also played, like 6 less games than Dixie has? She has like 40 less innings pitched, almost 50. So it's not as impressive that Dixie is up by 1 strikeout. Not as impressive as it may first seem. And speaking of Dixie, that is our next matchup. We'll feature the Rocketeers at the Flock's home stadium. We see Birdo and Yoshi face off as captains. Luigi, Blue Pianta. Oh, went to the wrong one. They have Green Noki. They have 2 Shy Guys. Blue and green. They've got their 2 Toads. Oh, not red. Blue. And purple. And then they have their pitcher, Boo. Blue Shy Guy is the catcher. And this looks good for the Flock. Now the Rocketeers. They've got Red Guy. Red Koopa Troopa, Green Paratroopa. They have Yellow Magic Koopa. They have Blue Noki. Oh, went too far. They have Red Pianta, so we see some similar players. And they have Fire Bro, and last but not least, their pitcher, Dixie Kong. Alright. So last corner baseman would be this. I believe that is their defense. Let me double check one last time. I mean, this is the last game of the season. I gotta make sure it's all right. Yeah, Red Koopa's in center. Dixie pitching, of course. Alright, that's all good for the Rocketeers. Now the Flock. They star their Pianta, as always. Oh, it's Noki first. There's the Flock's lineup. I'm pretty confident. Green Guy, Blue Guy, Birdo, Groki, starred Blue Pianta, Luigi, Blue Toad, Purple Toad, and then Boo. The Rocketeers, they lead off with Yoshi into Fire Bro. Then they've got Red Guy, Yellow Magic Koopa, Blue Noki, starred Red Pianta, as he essentially won the Rocketeers their last game. He had a multi-homer game in his, I think, 2nd game starred with the Rocketeers. He was starred quite a long time ago, but they did not do well in that game, and so they decided to change that. But now they decided to give him a shot. With just a couple games left, they took the risk, and it worked out really well, so they're sticking with it. And let's get into it. Second to last game of the season. The Forgotten Variant Rocketeers at the Cat Comrade Flock. We are ready to begin. Game 2 of the day, here at Bowser's Castle, home of the Flock. Yoshi, the captain of the Rocketeers, starting us off for the first at-bat of the game. Line drive over Green Shy Guy's head. Into the corner, that's going to be a double from Yoshi. Next up is Fire Bro. He doesn't have the star, but he's still a strong batter. That is not a strong hit, though. It's a line drive straight to Birdo. Green Shy Guy. Sends this one over to left. Caught by Blue Toad. That makes 2 outs on the inning. Yellow Madge gets one up the middle. Yoshi's going to go home off of that, and the Rocketeers will score the first run of the game. An RBI for Yellow Magikoopa, now Blue Noki. It's the next batter up. And that strikeout will end the inning. Rocketeers, they score 1 run to start us off well. Green Shy Guy, swing and a miss there. This one slapped past the infield. It's a runner on base now. Blue Shy Guy up next. It's a 1-1 count. Charging up. He's got 2 strikes. Makes good contact over to the left. And that's a Blue Shy Guy homer. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What a hit for the Flock. That is huge for them. That puts them up 2-1 right now. This one's deep to the center left gap, and that's a single for Birdo. Strike 1 on Green Noki. She charges one straight to Red Pianta. Double play! And those are the first 2 outs of the inning, however, so the Flock are still going. Blue Pianta up to bat next. A strong hit over to the left. It's off the thwomp. A deep single for Blue Pianta. Luigi up to bat now. 1-1 count. Charges one through the infield. We got a face-off here between Blue Toad and Dixie. Big chance for the Flock. This one's up to center, but Red Koopa's right under it. And And that'll end the inning. Just 2 scored for the Flock. Can't get any more. Then Red Pianta starts off for the Flock, or for the Rocketeers rather. Green Noki makes the diving catch in right field. That's 1 out. Green Para, a curving shot, just fair. Great shot there. That's a double for him. Now Red Koopa Troopa with chemistry up. Dixie Kong now. Runners on the corners. What can she do? 1-1 count for her. She star hits it. Blue Pianta makes the grab and gets the out at first. But the Rocketeers score a run and tie the game up. This one, great suction catch from Birdo. That'll end the inning. Now we're tied heading into the bottom of the inning. Can the Flock retake the lead? Purple Toad slaps one high to center. But Red Koopa makes the diving grab. One out for the Flock now. Boo sends one up the middle. Yoshi, tongue catch, but can't make the throw in time. One runner on base for the Flock. They're up to the top of their lineup. This one straight to Yoshi. Line out for Green Shy Guy. Strike 1 on Blue Shy Guy. 2 outs on the inning. Now the Rocketeers. They take their turn on offense. Firebro sends one deep to the wall. This one slapped foul by Red Shy Guy. Two strikes on Red Shy Guy. Charge deep to the left gap. That gets down. That's going to be a double for Red Shy Guy. Good hit there. Yellow Magic Koopa. Chance to bring some runners in here with no outs on the board. Star hit into left field. It's good. The curve. It's going to allow the Rocketeers to bring in both of them. 4-2 right now. Great shot by Magic Koopa there. Now Blue Noki's up to bat with still no outs on the board. It's looking good for the Rocketeers here in this inning. This could be a big one for them. Two 2-1 count. Noki sends one through the infield. That gets down. 2 on base, no outs still for starred Red Pianta. This one, star hit. Off the thwomp. They're going to score 1. They're going to try for 2. They won't get it. That is an out. Some more more valuable RBI scored by Red Pianta. Good slap by Green Koopa Paratroopa. Red Koopa Troopa. He's got a 2-1 count. Chemistry on base. Pops one over to right. That's going to be... Oh! Not caught by Noki. She gets hit with a fireball. And that's a base hit for Red Koopa Troopa. Wow. Now Dixie Kong is up to bat, with bases loaded for her. This one slapped foul off to the left. This one gets over the infield. It's an RBI single for Dixie. That'll bring up Captain Yoshi. The Rocketeers have a huge inning right here. Still just one out. Yoshi up to bat. He's got 1-1 count. That one's a strike on the outside corner. And a star hit. But it bounces straight to Blue Pianta. They still score a run and only get one out because Yoshi runs it out that quick. That makes their 2 outs on the inning for Firebro, who lines out to Birdo. That'll end the inning. Birdo sends this one. Yoshi makes the play and gets the out. Great job from him. Now Green Noki. Flock have no one on base, 1 out. Now also 2 strikes on Green Noki. Sends one high to the right gap. That gets down. Blue Pianta. He's got a runner on base, chemistry with Green Noki. Strike 1, swing and a miss. Line drive by Blue Pianta, way down the third base side. That's a run scored for the Flock. Luigi up to bat now with a runner on base. Still just the 1 out. This one slapped. Great shot over the infield. And that puts 2 on base for Blue Toad. Blue Toad watches that one go by. 1-1 count. Star hits it over to Red Pianta. They get the out at first. Now that means there's 2 outs on the inning. Purple Toad. Big opportunity here for the Flock. If they can start this rally, score the runs that they've got on base, this could be big for their comeback attempt. They're down by 4 right now. But Purple Toad's going to end the inning with a weak ground ball. And now they're still down 4 heading into the 4th inning. Good contact from Red Shy Guy. That gets down. Strike 1 on Yellow Madge. This one slapped straight to Birdo. That's one out. Blue Noki up to bat. One on, one out. And now one strike. Takes strike two. That one's inside for ball one. Swing and a miss there, and Blue Noki is out. That makes two on the inning. Still just one on base for starred Red Pianta. Gets a line drive down and left. That's not going to do anything more than put Shy Guy on third, though. They're going to need some help here. Green Koopa Paratroopa. Takes strike one looking. This one gets down on the right side, and they're going to score. Yet again. The Rocketeers having a great game right now. Oh, but they're going to end the inning right there. Ground out to Blue Pianta. They've scored a run in every inning and 5 in that one inning. Two strikes on Boo. And that's a strikeout looking. You'd think that a pitcher wouldn't strike out so much. But Boo has a special talent for it. I don't even think he struck out the most among pitchers, honestly. A lot of the pitchers have struck out a lot. Let me double check. Yeah, of all the main pitchers, the ones who strike out the most are actually Diddy Kong. He's struck out 28 times coming into the final game tonight. Boo has struck out 18 times coming into this game. Daisy 12, Waluigi 11, Peach 8, and Dixie Kong 7. That one foul from Birdo. 2 strikes, and she makes good contact. That gets down. This one is going to be a sac fly over to right field. The Rocketeers tried to stop it, but can't really stop a hit deep to the outfield like that. Now Blue Pianta has 2 strikes. Dixie Kong. First batter up for the Rocketeers this inning. Their lead is still 3 runs. That's Dixie Kong on base. Yoshi up now. Yoshi gets on base as well. The shot to the outfield. Fire Bro. Chance to bring some runners in here. There's 2 on base for him. Star hit. It's a weak ground ball, but it gets through the infield. And it will score a runner. From Probably the weirdest way to score a run with Fire Bro there, but hey, they got it done. Now that's still 2 runners on base for Red Shy Guy up next. This one's grounded over to Blue Pianta. It's not a double play. They get the out at second, and they actually score another run as well. The Rocketeers are up 10-5 right now. Yellow Magic Koopa gets one down over Luigi's head. It's runners on second and third. Blue Noki. Chance to bring in runners and prepare for Red Pianta, who would be up afterwards. And a strikeout from Blue Noki. Now Red Pianta, high ball to the right side. That one might get over. It does, just in the gap between the thwomp and the wall. And that's a 3-run homer for the Rocketeers. Their lead is only growing here. And they're not done yet. Green Koopa Paratroopa gets a slap hit down over the infield. This one, a weak grounder to Luigi, and that'll end the inning from the Rocketeers. But another 5-run inning for them, and they lead the Flock by 8 right now. This could be a big win for them. Not in terms of standings or anything, of course, those can't change anymore. But just in terms of proving that they have what it takes to beat these top teams. Strike one on Blue Toad, or Purple Toad. Blue Toad's already on base. Purple Toad with a weak pop-up, caught by Red Koopa. This one hit foul by Boo. 2 strikes. And he strikes out looking to end the inning. Just 2 more chances for the Flock. The Rocketeers, they start off with Dixie here. This one's popped over to right field. That'll get back down off the wall. It's a double for Dixie. Strike one on Yoshi. Charges at that one, but it's outside. Yoshi sends this one to the gap on the left side. That's going to score Dixie, as it's a double for Yoshi. Fire Bro up now. Still no outs, 1 runner on base. Popped high to left field, and it's caught by Blue Toad. And that one gets down. Red Shy Guy gets on base, advancing Yoshi to third. Yellow Magic Koopa, another great star hit curving over to the left side. That'll score Yoshi. Put runners on first and second for Blue Noki. Watches that one go by. 1-1 count. Star hit over to the right. That's good. That's going to load the bases for the Rocketeers. Their next batter up is none other than starred Red Pianta. They're already up by 10. A grand slam here would be unnecessary, and they don't get it. Instead, Red Pianta goes for a slap hit. And they score 2 off of it still. Runners on first and third. The corners for Green Koopa Paratroopa. Red Koopa Troopa takes strike 1. Lines out straight to Birdo, and that's a double play. Red Pianta caught out at second base. And that brings up the Flock's penultimate attempt. They're now down by 13 against the Rocketeers. Green Shy Guy sends one high to left field. It's going to get down off the wall. That's a double for Green Guy. Next up is Blue Guy. Blue Guy sends one over to the left. Runners on first and third. And Birdo sends one. Oh, they throw to second. Can't get the out there. So that means still no outs. No run scores for the Flock. This is a... Oh! Not a pop fly. Blue Noki gets stunned by the ball. And the Flock score another one. Off an error from the Rocketeers. Lupianta. Chance to cut into this lead a little bit. 2-2 count. This one's grounded over to Red Pianta. He goes for second again and gets none. And the Flock score another run. Luigi sends one through the left side. They think about sending Green Noki, but don't want to get too greedy. Blue Toad. Bases loaded for him. It's 2-0 count right now. There's the first strike. That one comes across the outside corner, strike 2. This one slapped over to right field. Blue Noki bobbles it, but secures the out this time. And I think bobbling it actually prevented the Flock from scoring off that sac fly. That might have actually been a strategic bobble. This one is not. Flock are going to score 1, but not 2. Blue Pianta is thrown out. Now there's 2 outs for the Flock. They've cut the lead down to 9. They scored 4 here. Ooh, slaps foul off to the left. Two strikes on him now. This one is another strikeout for Boo. Oh, he's having a rough game today. The Rocketeers, on the other hand, they hit through their lineup again and start with Dixie. Yet again. She gets a slap down up the middle. Yoshi slaps one over to the right side. It's another single for the Rocketeers. Charging there. This one gets through on the right side again. Base is loaded for the Rocketeers. Red Shy Guy. Star hit over to the right side. That's going to get off the wall. That'll score one. They're going to try for two, and they get thrown out. High to center field. Purple Toad has plenty of time to get under it. That makes 2 outs from the Rocketeers. Blue Noki, chance to keep the inning alive here. Takes strike 1. Takes strike 2 looking. This one is inside for a ball. Next one, strikeout looking. Rocketeers' game is over, but they're up by 10 on the Flock. So they gotta feel pretty confident coming into this last inning. Green Guy. No outs, no one on base for him. Three balls. And he gets walked. Green Shy Guy gets walked. And that's another hit for the Flock. 2 on base. They get the out at second, but not at first. Fielder's choice, hit by Birdo. Two strikes on Green Noki. Again, they get just 1 out from that. Birdo makes it back to first in time. This one popped over to left, and that's the game. The Rocketeers, they take the series, winning both games after they changed their star player to be Red Pianta. Maybe he's secretly the GOAT. I don't think it's much of a secret. Blue and Yellow Pianta have been the star players of their respective teams, and now Red Pianta wins another MVP. The Rocketeers overall had a very good game. But Red Pianta, 4 for 5, 6 RBI with a home run. Really, really phenomenal performance there. Green Pero went 5 for 5. That's not bad at all. Then defensively, Dixie got just 4 strikeouts. Red Pianta had a big play. And Yoshi had 2. Defensively, the Flock. Birdo had 1 big play, so did Blue Pianta. And Boo got 4 strikeouts. And on offense, they struggled quite a bit more. Their Toads and Boo did not do very well. Only 1 hit for each of them. Luigi went 3 for 4. Blue Shy Guy went 4 for 5. He had a home run as well. He definitely did the best on this team. And just a little bit inconsistent from everyone else. Like only 2 base hits for most of their team. A couple had more, a couple had less. Just a bit of a struggle game for the Flock, but that's okay. Maybe they were out celebrating after getting their 3rd place locked in for playoffs. Who knows? Now it's time for the last game of the night, the last game of the season. The regular season, at least. We have the Lightning hosting the Tax Evaders. Now that Daisy's been passed, I feel like it's only right to start her pitching again. All we have to do is get like 5 strikeouts and then we're tied 6 with Daisy, would take the lead back, despite still having played like 6 games less. She's just the GOAT like that. I don't know what else needs to be said. Green Dry Bones, Blue Magic Koopa. I got Toadsworth and then my 2 Toads. Yellow and green. Oh, it's not Dry Bones. Switch Pianta. No! Oh my god. I messed it up anyways. Oh wait. No, I changed it. This is it. But Toadsworth on first. Now, for the Tax Evaders. Bowser, Hammer Bro, Boomerang Bro. They've got Green Magic Koopa, Green Koopa and Red Para. They've got Black Shy Guy. And they've got their pitcher, Peach. And that should be the fielding for both teams. Going from back to front for some reason. Let me do this the normal way. All right. Tax Evaders. Started Boomerang Bro, Hammer Bro, Bowser. And that should be their lineup. Before we start this game, I'm going to take a brief break. Right, I'm back. Let's get this last game started. Gotta save the state. And here we go. This is it. This match is also a bit exciting in its own way. As these are our top 2 teams, this is most likely the most likely face-off to see in the finals. Especially because the Lightning are playing the Rocketeers and the Fury. Or no, the Stars. It's the Rocketeers or the Stars. Which the Lightning went 1-8 or 8-1 against the Stars. And 6-0 against the Rocketeers. So pretty likely for the Lightning to win either of those. And the Tax Evaders, they have a bit of a struggle against the Flock. They did actually have a losing record in the season against the Flock. They went 4-5. And against the Fury, I believe... Oh, I actually don't remember. They went 5-1 against the Fury. Okay. So they played 3 less games against the Fury than they did the Flock and still won 1 more game. The Taxivrators Flock series is going to be a very interesting one to watch. That's going to be pretty exciting. Ooh, and that's an out. Boomerang Bro did not make it home in time. And that's a scoreless inning for the Taxivrators to start off. The Lightning gave up 24 runs last game, and then 15 the game before. So the defense has not been great, but now Daisy's back to pitching. We're back to the classic defensive setup. Setup that really carried my team to most of our 30 wins. So we'll have to see if that squad fares better. Petey, pop fly to the home run past the fence. That was terrible. Terrible call out. Petey goes yard there. Absolute bomb. Perfect contact on a hit from Petey. That's going to be gone almost every time. And that's a 1-0 lead for the Lightning here on the bottom of the first. DK takes strike 1 looking. This one he swings on. It's high to center field, but Hammer Bro makes the diving catch. Green Bones charges and lets it go. Watches that one go by. 2 strikes. Sends this one foul off to the right. He's staying alive right now. That one's another foul ball off to the right. That was a very high ball for a Dry Bones. Swing and a miss early there. And Dry Bones strikes out to end the inning. Taxivrators. They start off this inning with Bowser. That one is absolutely nuked. Home run for Bowser. And now we have a tie game, 1-1. This is certainly going to be a close one. Red Koopa Paratroopa is up next. Hoping to continue the rally for the Taxivrators. Oh, but that one's too far. Yellow Toad's able to get under it. Green Koopa takes strike 1 looking. Next one is lined just over Green Bones' head. And that is a single. Next up is Peach. Peach swing and a miss there. Sends this one deep to right field. That's going to get down. Good shot from Peach. That puts runners on the corners with just 1 out. Black Shy Guy. Chance to bring a run in here. Take the lead. This one grounded over to Green Bones. They get 1, but not 2. The Taxivrators score the run. They take the lead 2-1. Green Magic Koopa gets one down over Blue Magic Koopa. Next up is Bowser Jr. He's got chemistry. Sends this one high to right field. Caught by the Piranha Plant. Spat back towards the infield. Yellow Toad stares at it the entire time. That might be an inside the park home run for Bowser Jr. It is. Now the Taxivrators lead 5-1 after that tremendous blunder. Stage Hazard's not doing well for the home team right now. Boomerang Bro sends that one high. just foul. This one is high to the right side. That gets off the wall. Single for Boomerang Bro. Next is Hammer Bro. Just outside for ball one. This one is clobbered. Absolutely nuked. 2-run homer for Hammer Bro. And the Tax Evaders keep piling on the runs. They've got a big inning going. It's now 7-1 their lead. The difference in scoring styles between these two teams is very interesting. The Tax Evaders will, for some reason, have one really big inning where they score a ton of runs, and then get like nothing the rest of the game, even though they have such powerful, normally like consistent hitters. They're not consistent throughout the course of a game. They're just consistent between games. So like they'll get a home run or two every game, but they only really have 1 or 2 big innings every game. Meanwhile, the Lightning are very much a score a couple runs every inning kind of team. Tax Evaders are stopped there after an 8-run inning. That is a huge inning for them. Now the Lightning are up to bat. Toadsworth gets hit down on the right side. It's runner on base for Green Toad. Chemistry as well. He charges and sends it to center. That's going to be caught by Hammer Bro. Pop fly. Next up is Yellow Toad. Slaps this one over the infield. It's another base hit for the Lightning. Next up, Blue Magic Koopa. Hits one over the third base side. That's going to be Toadsworth scoring. A double for Blue Match. Good RBI double there. Next up is Captain Daisy. She's got stars to use, and Peach is also using a star. Swing and a miss from Daisy. Charge for her. She sends it to the right corner. That's going to get down. They're going to score 1 off of this. And they get 2. I thought Blue Match was going to get thrown out for sure, but he makes it. The Lightning have cut the lead down. It's 8-4. Next is Mario. Mario sends one up the middle. That's a base hit for him. Next is Petey. 2 runners on base, 1 out. Takes strike 1. Sends one high to left corner. Is that going to get down? No. Red Paratroopa makes the catch. 2 outs, still 2 on for DK. First pitch is a ball. Next one cuts across the outside corner. Strike 1. That one is inside for ball 2. Now we see a star hit from DK. Spat fair by the Piranha Plant. Bases loaded for the Lightning with Green Drybones up to bat. Can he get a good base hit down? Will the Tax Evaders cut this inning short? Strike 1. Charges, but lets it go. It's outside. Star pitch from Peach. He takes it for strike 2. A star hit from Green Bones. It's fair. Just on the line. That's going to be a 2 RBI double. DK runs back to third. Great shot by Green Bones, getting just around Bowser. That curve line drive. A perfect hit for him. And now it's just a 2-run game with Toadsworth up to bat. Toadsworth star hits it, but that one goes straight to Bowser. Not enough curve. That'll end the inning. Lightning are down by 2. Green Koopa Troopa starts off for the Tax Evaders. One count. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. And that's a curveball to get the strikeout. Daisy trying her best to take the lead back. Black Shy Guy up to bat. Takes strike 1 looking. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Next pitch. Popped over to the left side. Can Mario get there? No. That one hits the corner. And that's runners on second and third. One out on the board. Green Magic Koopa has a chance to score some runs here for the Tax Evaders. 1-1 count. This one is star hit over the infield. They'll score 1 off of that. Now it's runners on the corners. Tax Evaders are up by 3 now, 9-6. Bowser Jr. sends one high to left. It's going to get off the wall. They're going to score a run. That's it. Runners on second and third. Next up is Boomerang Bro. Chemistry on base, and he has the star. This one lined just down the third base line. Perfect shot for Boomerang Bro. That's going to score 2 and get him to second. One out, 1 runner on. Now 1 strike for Hammer Bro. This one cuts across the inside corner. Strike 2. This one lined through the infield. Good shot there. They're trying to score Boomerang Bro. He's out. Petey is too heavy for Boomerang Bro to body check. Tried to go for it there. I saw the sparkles. That's how you can tell. It's a single. Oh, they thought about sending Hammer Bro. They didn't want to get caught out again. So now they'll leave it up to Red Paratroopa. Gets the hit down, and it's past the infield. Tax Evaders score again. It's now 13-6. Green Koopa gets one over the infield. They're going to send Bowser. And he's out. He also tried to body check. Couldn't take down Petey, the wall. Another good inning for the Tax Evaders. And they're extending their lead yet again. The Lightning get on base with Green Toad. Yellow Toad up to bat. Chemistry with Green Toad. Sends this one high to right field, and it gets down. That's going to get down, put runners on the corners for the Lightning. Blue Magic Koopa. Both teams are completely out of stars. But he doesn't need a stars, he slaps one up the middle. That scores Green Toad, puts runners on first and second. Princess standoff. Swing and a miss there. It's a 1-1 count for Daisy. This one, a line out double play straight to Bowser. Oh, very unlucky hit. High ball for Mario. His home run drought is over. A 2-run bomb for Mario. And there he goes. Scoring 2 runs for the Lightning to help close this lead down. Still 4 runs the Tax Evaders are up by. That's a lot better than 6. Petey misses that swing. Strike 1. Lets that one go by. Strike 2. And that's perfect contact, but it's also foul off to the right. Stays alive. This one, he's lines through the infield. Now Petey's on base for DK. That gives him chemistry and another runner to score. Takes strike 1 looking. Next one, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Charges on this one. Hits it. Deep to right. That's gone. DK with another home run for the Lightning. Another 2-run home run. And they've cut the lead back down to 2. Just like they did last inning. Consistent scoring from both teams. This is a very close game, and it's very high scoring. We've had 24 runs scored in this game, and it's only the bottom of the third. Less than halfway through the game. Green Bones gets on base there. Next up is Toadsworth. Slaps foul. Swing and a miss there. He was standing a little too close to the plate. That one's just outside for a ball. Thought they were going to call that one, personally. He stays alive with a foul slap. Hits this one straight to Green Koopa, and that's the inning. For the Lightning, they don't fall behind. They keep pace with the Tax Evaders there. Tax Evaders, now they start with Peach. Pop straight up to right field. Caught by Green Toad. That also gives a star chance win to the Lightning. There's another one on the line here for Black Shy Guy. Strike 1, strike 2. Both swings. This next one, lined through the infield. And the Tax Evaders take that star chance. Green Magic Koopa. Strike 1. This one, lined straight to DK. 2 outs. Bowser Jr. up to bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next pitch, line to DK. A scoreless inning for the Tax Evaders, and the Lightning have a big chance here. They start with their slap hitters, Green Toad, Yellow Toad. Swing and a miss from Green Toad. Pops this one over to right. That's caught by the Piranha Plant and spat fair. Yellow Toad up now. A runner on base and chemistry. Charges, lines it over Koopa's head. That gets back to the wall. It's a very deep shot. They're going to try and score Green Toad. And it works. It's a 1-run game. That RBI double from Yellow Toad. This game is close. Very close. Now Blue Magic Koopa up to bat. Sends this one through the infield. That's runners on the corners for Daisy, the captain. She is a star to work with. Peach has 1 star, but she can't use it, because her star pitch requires 2. Daisy doesn't go for it, though. She charges. It gets through the infield, bumps off a Piranha Plant. That scores a run for the Lightning. We now have a tie game, 13-13. Mario goes for a star swing but misses. Misses another star swing. Charges this one and strikes out looking. First out of the inning. PD takes that one. It's an inside ball. This one, line drive to the right side. That's going to score Magic Koopa and give the lead to the Lightning. That's what I'm talking about with the consistent scoring from the Lightning, while the Tax Evaders tend to score in bursts. That's not to say that the Lightning can't have low-scoring innings, and the Tax Evaders can't have games where they do well, like last game. They did very well. That just seems to be the tendency from what I've seen. There's a lot of games where like the Lightning are down big early, and then they just keep scoring throughout the game while the other team doesn't score as much, and then Lightning comeback. Would you know it? Two strikes on Green Bones. And he strikes out looking. Doesn't swing the bat once. Toadsworth grounds one over to Green Koopa. That's the inning. The Lightning went from down 2 to up 2. Boomerang Pro starts off for the Tax Evaders. Lines this one up to center field. Stuns Yellow Toad for a second, but it's still just a single. Hammer Bro up now. Pops this one foul. Next one, lined over to right field. Another single for the Tax Evaders. But now it's double chemistry for Bowser. It's a dangerous situation. He's got 25% extra power. Hits this one deep to the back wall. Almost was a ground rule double. It's going to be a 2 RBI double for Bowser. And now the game is tied once again. Red Koopa Paratroopa. First pitch is a ball. Next one is slap hit through the infield. Runners on the corners there. Green Koopa Troopa. Takes strike 1 looking. Takes strike 2 looking. Grounds one over to Green Bones. Out at second. Can't get the out at first. Tax Evaders score Bowser. Take the lead back. This one's popped up to center right. That gets down in the gap. Peach with a good shot there. That one's going to score Green Koopa. Tax Evaders are up by 2 now. Good shot there from Peach. Still just 1 out on the inning. Black Shy Guy here. Pops one down the right side. That's a great shot to the corner. That'll score Peach, and it's a double for Black Shy Guy. Tax Evaders extend their lead to 3. Green Magic Koopa gets one through the infield. Runners on first and third. Bowser Jr. back up to bat. Lines one through to right field. That's another run scored. Taxivators are up by 4 now, 19-15. Boomerang Bro hits a great curving line drive. They're going to score 1 off of that, but not 2. Bowser Jr. is thrown out, going home. 2 outs on the inning now. Hammer Bro grounds 1 through. Runners on first and second. Double chemistry for Bowser yet again. Takes strike 1 looking. This one hit straight to DK. Daisy's been kind of slacking in terms of strikeouts this game. 7-run inning, another big one for the Taxivators. Lightning are down by 5. Green Toad gets on base there with a good slap hit. Yellow Toad sends one over to the left side. 2 on base. Blue Magic Koopa, good shot out to the outfield. That's going to load the bases for Captain Daisy. Good line drive to the left corner. That's going to score 2 for the Lightning. Put runners on first and third. Now the lead's been cut down to 3. This has been a phenomenal back-and-forth game so far. We'll have to see if the Lightning can continue to pull it back in their favor. Knock on wood. Starred Mario. Pops one high. Foul to the right. And there it is. Mario's going to tie up the game with a 3-run shot to right field. We are now tied at 20 apiece. I don't know how many games have gone to 20 per team. Surely not many. I'm actually going to go count later. I shouldn't count right now. We're still in the game, and this is a very close one. Strike 1 on Petey. Swing and a miss there. This one popped over to right. It's another home run for the Lightning. And they take the lead off of that hit. Alright, I lied. I did check. There have been 2 games where both teams have scored more than 20 runs. When the Stars beat the Taxivators 24-22, Week 5, Game 3. And when the Taxivators beat the Rocketeers 24-20 in Week 8, Game 1. So this is our 3rd time having both teams score more than 20 in one game. And all 3 of them have involved the Taxivators. Green Bones gets a hit down. DK struck out for the first out of the inning. Toadsworth pops one over to right. That is caught by Junior. 2 outs on the inning. Can the Toads continue the rally? Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. Sends one foul, stays alive. Grounds one, lined actually, straight to Bowser. That's the end of the inning. The Lightning take the lead back, but they're just 1 run up. Can they hold down the Taxivators? They can hold down Red Paratroopa, at least. Round out to DK. Green Koopa Troopa, next batter up. Swing and a miss there. Swing and a miss again, strike 2. This one lined through the infield. Koopa Troopa gets on base. Daisy going for a bunt right now. Or Peach, sorry. Other princess. This one gets down the first base line. They get the out at second, but not at first. So now it's 2 outs. And they get the out at first there. The Tax Evaders are held scoreless. They'll have just one more chance. The Lightning have a chance to build the lead and a chance to take it back if the Tax Evaders do pull ahead. Star chance on the line here. Tax Evaders only have 1 star. The Lightning have 0. It looks like the Lightning are going to win this one as Yellow Toad slaps on base. Oh, the Lightning actually had 1 star, apparently. Now they have 2. It's a 1-1 count for Blue Madge. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes now. That one just inside. And slapped, but caught by Black Shy Guy. Great diving catch. Next, Daisy is going for a bunt as well, the princess bunts. And neither of them work. Mario up to bat. This could be a scoreless inning from both teams. Swing and a miss. Oh, it will not be. Mario sends a 2-run bomb off to the left side. He's making sure it's not a scoreless inning. 2 runs for the Lightning here. That extends their lead to 3. 23-20. PD Piranha up to bat. Take strike 1 looking. There's a star chance on the line here. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. A strikeout for him. That ends the inning for the Lightning. Now we're to the Tax Evaders' final chance. They're down by 3. Can they take the lead back? Green Magic Koopa gets a hit down. It's a runner on base for the Tax Evaders. Bowser Jr. has chemistry. Gets a hit down, deep to the center right gap. That's a ground rule double. Gets over the fence. Very rare to see that. That's pretty fun. Daisy star pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one goes by for strike 2. That one slapped foul. That one is star hit up the middle. Good shot by Boomerang Bro. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for him. That cuts the lead down to 1 run. Oh, this game is back and forth down to the last inning. Can the Tax Evaders do it? Can they take the lead back? They're so close. Hammer Bro. 1 swing could put them up. Not going to be that swing. Oh, but DK bobbles it. And that's 2 runners on base safely for Bowser. Strike 1 looking. Sends this one deep to right field. A 3-run homer for the Tax Evaders. Now they're up by 2. Tax Evaders have taken the lead here in the 7th inning. Still with no outs on the board, they've got a chance to have another big inning. Can the Lightning put a stop to this rally? Red Paracoopa hits one up the middle. It's a runner on base for the Tax Evaders. Green Koopa going for a bunt. This one goes down the first base line. They can't get the out at second or first. That brings up Peach. 2 runners on base. She has 2 stars. And she's going to decide to bunt as well. Why are we doing this, gang? Again, Toadsworth throws to second. This guy is so old. He's so old. Bases loaded for Black Shy Guy. 1-1 count. Star pitch from Daisy. It's the last star for the Lightning. And it's hit foul, so pretty much a strike. Last one. Star hit up to the left. Mario's there. It's a sac fly, though. The Tax Evaders will score another run. They're up by 3. Green Magikoopa. 1 out on the board. 2-0 count. This one, line to DK. That makes 2 outs now. Bowser Jr. up to bat. Takes strike 1 looking. He's got a star to use. 2 strikes. I think he's going to use it. If he makes contact, and he doesn't. A strikeout to end the inning. It comes down to this. The Lightning, down by 3. Can they make the comeback to counter the comeback? They start off with DK, their first batter. Charges. Sends one high to center field. Does it get down? Yes. DK gets a double to start for the Lightning. Green Drybones up next. This one's inside. Sends one foul off to the right. Charges on this one, sends it high to right. That does not get down. It's a Chem Bobble. So 1 out, 1 runner on base. Toadsworth, what will he do? Sends one foul off to the right. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. That one's inside. Ball 2. And he strikes out looking. The Lightning with 2 outs. No more room for error. They're still down by 3. Tax Evaders could be looking to upset them. This one. High shot to left. Green toe to homer. And now it's a 1-run game, the Lightning. They've brought it close. Can they finish it out? That is a big shot for Green Toad. A 1-run game, the last game of the season. 26-25. But that's it. The Tax Evaders get the win. A line drive to a Black Shy Guy diving catch. And the Tax Evaders are victorious. And this is historic. This is the first time in league history that the Lightning have lost a series. They have won every other series this season. But they lose this one against the Tax Evaders. There's a chance. The Tax Evaders prove it's possible. A very close game. Tax Evaders, their offense was incredible. Boomerang Bro and Hammer Bro both go 6 for 6. Hammer Bro's got a home run. Bowser has 3. Junior has 1. Every player on their team got at least 3 hits. That was a good performance for them. 2 big plays by Black Shy Guy. 7 strikeouts for Peach. Daisy only had 2. She's rusty. Green Drybones had a big play. Then Mario had 3 home runs. Petey had 2. DK had 1. Green Bones went 3 for 6. Toadsworth 1 for 6. That is pretty atrocious. That might have been the difference maker between these two teams. I mean, every other player for the Lightning had at least 3. Most of them had 4. But Toadsworth killed the inning every time he came up. I mean, we started with Green Toad for the first batter. How many times for our first batter for each inning? Toadsworth really, really killed the team here. Green Toad had that big home run at the end, but Yellow Toad, first at bat, he didn't get a base hit. You know, can't really be mad about that. It's a good game. Good game, a tough loss. But a great win for the Tax Evaders. That's actually going to put them 3 wins ahead of the Flock now, since the Flock lost their game. But that is going to be it. That's it for the regular season. We are done. The Lightning finished 30-6. The Tax Evaders 23-13. The Flock, they finished 20-16. The Rocketeers 14-22. Then the Stars, they finish 12-24. And finally, the Fury finish 9-27. Congrats to everyone who participated. Great job to everyone who did their best picking their teams. If they didn't pick their teams, making trades, strategizing for next season. Thanks everyone for participating. We will have the end of season awards, that voting form, posted in the Discord soon. And playoffs will begin very shortly. Probably this week, if I had to guess. And by guess, I mean I make the decision. I think probably Wednesday we'll start with that. I think we're going to do games Wednesday and Thursday, honestly. I got the time. Truly. But yeah, that's it. That's it for our last game day of the season. Stay tuned. Playoffs will begin soon. Thanks for coming. Have a good one.